right. Hi, Eddie. How are you?
Hi, Joseph. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fine myself. So this is called ChatGPT versus professionals. So we're going to do a demonstration today. It's basically an AI chatbot that's been trained on the internet content. So it has this whole library of online knowledge, which you can ask it questions. So what we're doing today is we want to see whether it can answer questions related to tiles. And this session is related to the product development process of tiles. So we're putting it to the test. Is the AI smarter than our professionals?
Mhm. Hello, everyone. I'm Edi from the group product development. So basically, here my role is of course, the developing the product and also to creating the product that what is Niro going to have, and also all those custom and the things that we are going to launch. We are working along with the marketing team and also the sales to get the feedback, and as well as with the marketing, we do all the conceptualizing and also what kind of the series and the product that we are going to have it for the next coming up next year, and also to plan out what is the strategy that we are going to have it. Just throw the question that you just prepare it first.
Okay, we're going on now.
So this is done by AI, is it?
It's all done by AI.
Wow. So I don't think I have the other answer.
Large amount is something that we have, right?
Yeah, more pretty much. Yeah.
There's sustainable material. I think this is something that's quite relevant, isn't it, these days?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. The sustainable materials, I think, going to make it out. We call it the EPD certification.
Yeah.
So this is part of the sustainable material that we want to have some of the series that is sustainable with the environment, and also that we call it as like a eco with a green kind of thing. So now it's a basic fundamental for the for the contractor, and also for the interior design, that they, apart to see on the design or also for the series, they now they are looking forward for the sustainable kind of material that including the other types itself. For the EPD certification doing here is based on the facilities. Facilities here meaning to say is on the factory itself. So we make like some assessment with the consultant that whether our facility is proven as a sustainable kind of environment.
Yeah.
Then after that, the consultant do the assessment and put it. Then we have the certification, and we are also implemented in our daily basis.
And of course, there's an augmented reality here. I understand that Niro Granite's website in Indonesia has the Let's Visualize app, isn't it?
Correct. Yes, correct. So this Let's Visualize actually is we call it it's quite new in here. I think it's not more than a year, but I think the excitement of this Let's Visualize from the customer is quite huge. Okay, so this Let's Visualize is still to make it the how to call is to applying our tiles in an AI. Okay, and also it's a bit fun because mostly the customer is should I call the user or customer?
Yeah,
okay,
the user. Yeah.
Yeah, the user is mostly from the youngster, so it's just kind of like how to visualize the image that on their room or on their ambience with the Niro tiles. So it's quite fun, and also the response from the users is growing up. So yeah, I think it's a good things that Indonesia have this Let's Visualize what you call Let's Visualize software.
Niro's on the right track in terms of keeping up with the latest tile and technology trends. All right, let me see another question for the AI over here. The reason why I asked this question is because our tiles, they have a lot of European roots. Like Zirconio is obviously a Spanish brand, and some of our Niro Granite and Portino tiles, they're really inspired by the Italian or Roman regions, right? Yeah. So sometimes, how well does it translate over to Asian countries? I'll let you keep that in mind while I ask the AI to give me an answer. In Asia, there's preference for intricate and decorative designs with bold color and patterns. In Europe, there's preference for more minimalistic and simple designs. Asians prefer natural material. Asian prefer product made from natural materials such as wood, bamboo, and rattan. European prefer metal, glass, and plastic. Asian prefer brighter and more vibrant color. European prefer more muted and subdued tones.
I think it's they referring to the design in general, I guess. Yeah, because in tiles itself, I think it's the other way around. Yeah, because on the European is the European taste for the tiles itself. They're able to appreciate the flaw of the design. Maybe like they have like a little bit of crack on the design. So yeah, they doesn't mind it because this is part of the design. And also the design itself is they are towards like more bold kind of design. And talking about Asia is more towards like a soft kind of the design, and also subtle and uniform and kind of safe kind of design. And but again, it's back to the reference, which kind of design and tiles that they're referring. But mostly, in general, that those two that we are able to differentiate. European is more bold, and Asia kind of taste is more kind of subtle and soft.
Yeah. Perhaps classically this might be true, but I seem to find that this phenomenon, especially between consumers with more buying power in both Asian and European countries, right? As you have more income, let's call it, you tend to want something that most people don't have. Like the rich people of Europe, they want something exotic, like something they can find in Asia, and the rich people in Asia, they want to find something exotic they can't find in Asia, like European designs. Do you find it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it's back to the preference itself.
Let me go for one more question that I prepared. Durability, maintenance, or something that's easy to maintain. Slip resistance.
Yeah, slip resistant. I put it in my notes also.
Moisture resistance, sustainability. We've talked about it already earlier. And versatility.
Yeah, more or less is all those that AI mentioned is that a customer is looking for. And of course, the main things that they are looking at is the first is the colors, design on the series itself, and the service. So these three basic things that the main concern that what is customer looking at. So and following on the durability, maintenance, the slip resistant, of course, and also the and so on and so on. If you're talking about the slip resistant, okay, for the Niro itself, we have the slip stop. This slip stop, I think, is quite happening right now. And what I saw in the market right now is all those competitors is coming with those the slip resistant, but not as our slip stop. Their slip resistant is just like a general kind of the slip resistant. They have like a kind of sandy kind of touch, and create kind of feel. But our slip stop is as you know that when we touch it on the dry surface, it's quite smooth. But when we have the wet kind of surface, our slip stop is activated and got more like grippy kind of feel and slippery resistant.
So that's the main difference, right? In terms of slip resistance between slip stop and other anti-slip tiles. It's just
Correct.
Slip stop has the smooth surface, and then others usually have the textured or the grainy surface.
Yeah.
Am I mistaken as well? There's also something to do with the technology where slip stop is not just about the surface coating, but it's actually infused into the tile itself.
This slip stop you might need to apply on the indoor, like maybe in the living room or in the kitchen area, and yet have the safety as well. So safety is first, of course. When you apply the slip stop on the kitchen area, when you have like the wet kind of surface, then our slip stop can be like guaranteed that it's quite safe to have. And also for the wet area, if some of the end user doesn't want to have the rough surface on the floor in the bathroom, so this slip stop also to answer the challenge that we have this flat surface in the bathroom, but you have the safe on the second hand.
There's something different, isn't it? This is about sinking ink on paper. Let me rephrase the question. It's confused. It says that it's not used in tile manufacturing. I mean, so this is obviously wrong, right?
Yeah, I think the previous one is more correct in some point. The previous, I think it's completely wrong. Thinking effects actually is it's kind of ink that apart from the color inks that we printed on the tiles, because all those our tiles is a digital print, so they have the decorative ink. So sinking ink is one of the decorative ink that this sinking ink, of course, first the benefit is to give the aesthetic looks on the certain design, and also like to add the value on the graphic itself, which are suitable to apply on with the other ink, kind of like maybe like a glossy ink or maybe like what you call the matte ink. But this sinking ink to give kind of the relief on the tiles itself, but it's very mild one. So it's dependent on the design, which kind of design that suitable for the sinking ink, like maybe like the wood grain or like the marble grain or like the stone. So it has so many kind of design that are suitable for this sinking. But we have to look at what kind of stone itself, and also what kind of wood are suitable for this kind of ink effect. Now it's quite common, but not all the manufacturer. If we do have this kind of this facility, but Niro, we do have this sinking ink, but it's different type of sinking ink, and also this. We do have the glossy ink, as I mentioned earlier. It's basically same kind of things that it added some kind of the aesthetic looks on the design.
Let me see if I got more questions for the AI over here. Oh, it has an answer. Okay.
Oh.
I thought you would say that, I'm an AI. I cannot answer this. Aesthetics, quality, innovation, sustainability, customer service.
Yeah, pretty much. So I think that this AI is smarter than me.
These are basically the key pillars of the Niro ceramic brand, isn't it?
Now, Portino and the Niro Granite, I think we have like similar kind of design and concept. But for the Niro Granite, is as you see that we have so many choices on the series itself, and Niro. We put it like a more high end than Portino, but of course Portino have this kind of series like on the high end kind of side. But Niro, with the plentiful of the choices and feature sizes and the surface colors and also the typology, and Portino as well have it, but not all the sizes that we can find in Portino format. Like maybe we do not have like a very big kind of like 120 to 40 in the Portino at the moment, but it might be in the future we do have.
Maybe, yeah.
Yes. So yeah.
Okay. Let me just go on to my last question for the AI.
I don't think you need me, Joseph. You have the AI. I think it's sales. Answer all your questions.
Sales, yeah.
Wow.
Our constant struggle, right?
Yes.
Market share, customer feedback, brand recognition, that's something. Return on investment, yeah. I think that these are the key metrics, right?
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
So most recently, half a year ago, at this point, we launched Niro Granite Slim.
Yeah.
You were part of the key people for that.
Okay. It's hard to answer for this slim. Okay. Sometimes. Okay. Maybe here, right, for the new. Okay. When we do this kind of the brainstorming and also like the conceptualize all this new series before we launch it, and all those the feedback that we got and we've been through with the marketing and sales. Actually, when this series is well accepted by the internal team, like maybe we have a bunch of the series that accepted from the internal teams. I think those is the also like maybe we can put it like consider as a feeling like it might be will be successful on the series coming up, and also and the excitement to promote on the series itself.
Yeah.
For the 6mm, okay, the excitement is there, but we are now struggling how to promote it in terms of it's actually this slim it's not quite new, but some of the end user and customer is still hard to accept that slim is not durable. Slim is slim is less better than the thin one, the thick one. So
Yeah,
I think
we found that a lot.
yeah, and I saw on your campaign that you did a lot of knowledge that okay, we can apply this thin tiles, and also it's very durable, and it's not as bad as you thought, and it's good as and the normal thickness that now we have it. And I think this kind of the mindset that from the customer and educate the customer to move on this kind of what you call this kind of thought, that I think this is the part of our homework, Joseph.
Yeah, maybe we can ask the AI what does it think, right? Even the AI knows,
Yeah.
They're generally not easy to break when they are properly handled and installed. I think that's a key point. Thinner and lighter, but still strong and durable, but prone to breakage when mishandled, dropped, or subjected to excessive force during installation. How about this one over here? It says that they are not recommended for high traffic area or heavy use environments, such as commercial kitchens or industrial settings. Maybe for surfaces in the warehouse where you drive the forklift over, but you can't use any tiles for that, right?
Yes, correct.
But I think, high traffic area, we installed this in the Shah Alam headquarters. The whole lobby is outfitted with slim, and we haven't had any issues.
Okay, I mean here what they are referring for the high traffic and heavy use environment, maybe like as you know, like maybe in the workshop or the warehouse, or maybe like on the supermarket that is very very high. People like come across that also like the strength and also the durability on the surface also is we need to be considered, like but for the high traffic that we talking about, like the lobby and also on the commercial kind of hotel hallway, maybe I think it shouldn't be a problem. But if you talking about the heavy duty area, we are not recommending to use this.
For sure, right? For sure. So anyway, thank you so much for your time, Eddie. I think this has been a really fun session, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much. See you.
All right. Okay. See you.